Alright guys, I am working on a little bit of Halloween today. I don't know what I have not showed you in the regular yard, but I got, for the most part, the yard is up minus props. This is all the static stuff. I will be putting, my moving shovel. I think I have a zombie groundbreaker that I made like 15 years ago that I'll be putting out here, like the shiatsu zombie. And then on Halloween I have several props I'll put out. Grim, some of those bigger props, the harvester. I'm gonna probably get my 12-foot skeleton up at some point right here. I'm not sure. I kind of almost want to put it right here. I've never had it in the yard, but then you just kind of won't see him. He'll be in the back. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, you guys are in my process right now. So I did go ahead and put a small cemetery on this side. Julie's like, hey, just throw something up so you have it on both sides, and then it's fun on Halloween. You're coming in between. I don't know if I'm gonna do a fence all the way around. I'm just gonna do this little U here and put some stuff. So he might be actually really cool right there. A 12-foot guy. That's a good spot for him. So that might be where he's gonna go. My only concern there is if we do get some crazy storms, this here is just alleyway of wind, and he won't really have any support. I've always put him like right here or over here, and then the house kind of blocks it. So, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Today's task is I'm gonna do a little bit to the front door here. I'm not doing my giant facade here. I am gonna put my two small pillars that goes in front of the facade. These guys. I'm gonna fix this and work on this today. Need some repainting. I'm gonna bring those out front and work on these, and then I'm gonna put my pumpkin stack that goes across here, and I might end up attaching pumpkins to this going up and down. That might be really freaking cool. And then have this like just pumpkin city right here, all up in here. Maybe figure out a way to put some here, maybe throw some up there. And eventually I don't know if you guys watch Grim Life Collective. Really cool channel. If you haven't watched it before, probably have, but they go all over the place and do everything grim, right? So they go to a lot of haunts, they go to a lot of movie sets for horror movies, they go to actual horror sites where murders have happened, serial killer sites, I mean, you name it. They just went to Dent Schoolhouse and then they showed their queue line. I'm in love. I am thinking about doing an entire pumpkin wall right here in front of the garage. Not fully for this year, but it definitely may be something that I am going to have as a goal for next year. I might start out, maybe like that this year, like one section there, and then maybe next year this section, and then go ahead and maybe build it up to where it's along that edge at some point. Man, that'd be cool. All right, so I said I was gonna work on my pumpkin thing above the door today. I was just gonna throw it up there and plug it in. But you know what? I don't like these lights because they use a lot of power. And I have moved a lot of my candles to LED. So I think I'm going to pull all these plugs out of all these pumpkins, and I'm gonna wire this thing up to where I can get rid of this huge rat nest of plugs and have this all nice with LEDs and one plug. Not necessarily what I was gonna do. I was just gonna throw it up there, but you know what? Let's not be lazy. Let's do this the right way. All right, so I have all the pumpkins mounted. I put screws up through the bottom of the board. And then I have wired some LEDs. These are just simple pre-wired flickering LEDs. And you can get these with the barrel connectors already on. I have some that are already on, that already have the barrel connectors. And then, or you can use some of these quick connectors if you don't want to solder, which I'm going to do with a few because I don't have enough of the pre-wired LEDs. Where's that one that I did? Can't find it. Oh, here it is. So this one here, for like this big pumpkin here, I need more than one LED in there. So I just put 3 together into one barrel connector, and then plug it into these splitters. These splitters here. Now you can do this much cheaper. You don't have to use these splitters. You could literally just wire all your LEDs along here and not use these connectors. But I already had these, so I'm gonna use them. And then I'll just have all these with one plug, which will be super nice. All right, people. So it's officially hot now. Not super hot. I could probably work a little longer. I mean, I've got shade in here in the cemetery, which is what I was just doing. So basically just adding some detail. Put some creepy cloth on this tombstone. Added this pumpkin. Put some creepy cloth on that one. I added this skeleton. This is actually a Bucky skeleton, one of the heavy ones. So I put him on this cross, little creepy cloth on top of there. Added some creepy cloth on him as well. So just doing a little detail, a little creepy cloth on the fence here and there. White one here. Put out lanterns on the 2 columns, one there and one there. Oh, and my neighbor put out, did I show you guys this? My neighbor put out Nightmare Before Christmas next door, so that's pretty cool. So they have theirs, and then this neighbor has their stuff out. So it's like we got a cool little corner here, which is pretty awesome. And then I said I wasn't going to do anything on this side, and then Julie's like, you can't not do anything on this side. So I added the fences on the side. I just added my moving grave and a tombstone and a skeleton. So this skeleton's missing its head, so I'm going to keep his head gone, and I'm going to put a head here on the moving grave. That way it looks like his head is there, if people get that. If not, it's still gonna be cool. So there's that side. And then the thing I was working on before, where I will show you guys, I said I was hooking up some LEDs. There's my little pumpkins above the door. They're all now LEDs, one plug. Not the neatest thing, but I got them all hot glued in. All wired up. Everybody's got an LED. This big one here, I put 3 LEDs in. So tonight I'll be able to test it really good to see. I kind of like this, some of this hot glue kind of strands are off here. It's like I almost want to put more. I would probably put some creepy cloth hanging right here. That might be kind of fun. So, and then I was thinking about putting these columns here. I talked about that earlier. If I do the creepy cloth, you might not see them, but I guess I can have it kind of open there or whatever. It might be neat if I do some creepy cloth all down in here, and then I have a light back behind it shining up in this area and kind of brightening that up there. I don't know. I'll play with it. Obviously, I gotta wait till nighttime to mess with the lighting. I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna clean up, get my mess cleaned up, put everything away. Whew, yeah, it's hot. I got so much more stuff. I got so many things and stuffs. I don't know where I'm gonna put it all, but I'm definitely gonna do more in the yard than what I was saying to you guys before. Also, another cool update on the haunted car wash. Hold on, give me a second. All right, I had to clean some of this stuff off. So I got this big bad boy case And so we got the strobes in, we got the additional lighting in, some additional weapons, some other lighting, and it's all in this case. And the 2 big foggers are in there that I showed you guys already. But this is ready to go to the car wash. And we'll have all the lighting and all the fog set and ready. Okay, peoples, I got some more stuff out. I haven't used this little kid corpse in I don't know how long. This is also a Bucky skeleton, like really heavy medical skeleton. I'm gonna fix this broken tombstone. It's supposed to be broken, but then it actually broke, so I need to fix the broken stone. Trying to decide if I want to put these other 2 small columns out on the opposite side of the driveway where I went ahead and did part of the haunt. Gonna mess with my little shiatsu zombie guy. Need to repair my Leering skeleton. As you can see, my skeleton fell off. He's brittle. I think I showed you guys this the last time when I did pulled the stuff out of the shed, how this thing is just falling apart. So I'm about to fix that. Need to get my moving shovel out. Found 2 more skull piles. Got my tombstone head popper. Need to do some adjustments on that. And I'm trying to decide if I'm putting out my cauldron creep. I got my 2 creeps over there. Well, 3, sorry. There's the cauldron creep, and then the 2 additional creeps. That thing takes up a lot of space, so maybe it'll just go in the back of the cemetery this year. That might be good because I don't really have anything in the back, and it's fine. It could be layers, and I could do a different color on those guys to make that creepy. So that might be really fun. So got just about everything out that I'm probably gonna use. Just shut the garage. I'm gonna water the grass because it's freaking dying. And that'll be my update for my haunt update for Steve's Haunted Yard. Because now, I know I said I was done earlier, now I'm really done. Like this time I'm for real done. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the grocery store, Buzzard. All right, guys, you know what to do. Get your hunt on.